There's nothing in here to make energy. Where's it coming from?
Just found a secret tunnel next to like the White House, bro. Can someone please explain the science?
You're drinking the wrong water.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. Oh, y'all. I hope y'all have all had a great freaking weekend, and I hope y'all are ready to dive down deep into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I could find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. Deep. And no, these aren't your ordinary videos. They're going to be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. But of course, before we get started, let's go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't seen it, miss out on any future content, and please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what's up. And other than that, let's go and dive right in, y'all. Let's get it. That thing looks so freaking creepy. Microscopic predator. I like how it's got like the razor blade.
Please explain this. There's nothing in here to make energy. Where's it coming from? We are looking at either frequency or magnetic energy. When I break contact, it goes away. ¿Qué tipo de pierde es este?
Simplemente es un cristal de roca, una tecnología avanzada.
¿Dónde es la energía? ¿De qué?
La pieza todo está codificado, son simbolismos de energía cuántica.
What I'm saying as an electrical professional is, where is the energy coming from? There's no battery here. This is a solid stone. And as soon as I touch it, it goes away. That means energy is being pulled out of the ambient environment. How is this emitting light right now with no battery, no cable, no nothing connected? You could really study these things for a long time. Oh,
Sorry, that was out loud.
Tienen 4 dedos, no tienen 5.
this is soft. I can't see the tool marks. It's still covered in dirt. ¿Dónde encontraste?
Es en México.
We're bringing a specialist to test the electromagnetic frequency.
I am that specialist.
Whoa. Look at it jump.
Could be from the camera getting close to it.
Back up some. So what the hell?
No,
Look at it. Está cambiado. It is jumping all around. Low down there. 1 point. It's coming out of the third eye. Holy shit. What in the... Yo voy a averiguar cómo se funciona.
Come again? You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
How free energy is flowing through this rock will be the way we get free energy from this earth, the way it was supposed to be. Probably could use a little help figuring out all this big-brained shit. I am not as smart as I look.
Daniel Yard.
That's so trippy.
Daniel Yard.
I thought you were saying Daniel-san.
Why we just found a secret tunnel next to like the White House, bro? What is that?
Just an electrical plug. Oh, that's a whole door.
It is?
I can't stop watching videos out of Kamachka, Russia, where there has been over 13 feet of accumulated snow on the ground. What? Every video I watch, I gotta double check that it's not AI. It's not. It is. Look at this. I can't stop watching. Give me more. How are the Russians handling it? Oh, well, they've started this new trend where they jump out of their apartment window into the snow. The Department of Health had to release a statement saying, please stop doing this because there may be a car underneath or a fence, and we don't want to have to come and save you. A lot of Europe is also covered in snow. 80% of it. 2012 record almost broken. But the videos I was showing you before was the part of Russia that is furthest away from Europe, the Kamachka Peninsula. From videos, it appears their life right now is digging their cars out of the snow, and then it just snows again. Here's a time lapse of the situation. I believe this is from Kamachka. Snow piles up, you come out, you wake up, you clear the snow out for your car, and then bada bing, bada boom, it snows again. It snows again, and you do the whole thing over and over and over and over again. It is Groundhog Day over there. Look at the snow! Now, not everyone is loving it in Russia, but there are some enjoyers. And I want to include this video from Central Russia of this good boy. That guy's in heaven. He would have it like this every single day.
Dude, that's insane.
This is an impression of an owl from Texas, now that I live in Texas. How?
Yeah, that's about every other lady, the Karen.
Did you know you can just summon worms to come out of the ground?
Okay, let me warm it up for you.
No, that's fine. We're okay.
This is definitely most useful for fishing, but I guess if you're really hungry, you could also eat the worms. So you just need one stick like this, and then you need to carve some notches into it like that. And then you just need another stick to rub up and down those notches. Basically, you just want to press that notch stick into the ground. I just broke my chair, so I guess I'm squatting, which sucks because you got to do this for a few minutes. Now, worms don't have ears, but they can sense vibrations, and this actually scares them to the surface. Here we go already. And obviously the surface is where you are. Oh, no way. We got two already. The best time to do this is right after it rains. And then it's also good to do at like sunrise or sunset. It's gross, but it's kind of fun. Sometimes you got to try a couple spots, but once you find a good one, it can be pretty sweet.
I'm just sitting out under Randy. Wow. Look like the dude from Tropic Thunder.
If you talk to animals in a completely different voice than you use with humans, if your pet voice would embarrass you in public, your brain built an entire separate communication system for creatures who can't even understand your words. Researchers found that pet voice users showed 37% higher scores in emotional attunement and nonverbal communication skills. Your brain knows the words don't matter, so it shifted everything into tone, pitch, and rhythm instead. The voice comes out automatically. You see a dog, and suddenly you're speaking in frequencies you would never use with another adult human. Your brain switches modes because it knows this communication channel works differently. The pitch goes up, the words get simpler, the sentences get musical. Your brain optimized for what actually gets through to animals: emotional tone and melodic patterns. The content is irrelevant. The feeling is everything. People who talk to animals in their normal voice have brains that don't switch communication modes as dramatically. Their consistent tone comes from less adaptation to the listener's processing style. The neural reset protocol values communication flexibility as a sign of healthy attunement. The exercises build awareness of your different communication modes so you can access them intentionally. Your pet voice stays. You also gain more range with humans who need different approaches. Tap the link in my profile. If you
seems like they'd be more prone to common courtesy. What the heck? I like that. Yeah, I used to have some black silk sheets. They were clean.
You had a baby in a house when you were 13 years old and we can't find you. By the way, where's the baby buried?
What? I'm like, oh.
Yes! Good boy!
That has to be the coolest thing we've seen all year.
Hey, honey, welcome home.
Fuck! It's the love of my life. Happy anniversary.
Shut up! Go, whoa, 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 away.
That dude's so funny. So trippy.
Dogs are trainable. That must be a great goddamn cert. They taught this son of a bitch how to drive. Holy shit.
They do have dogs that can drive.
Don't look away and you'll be able to read 100 times faster. Look at this.
That's awesome. I feel like the smaller the screen, the easier it
Just
is.
took a NyQuil and now I'm walking on the streets of New York City all by myself. I don't give a fuck. I could fall asleep anywhere. Where will that be? Don't know. Hope to wake up in a bush or in a park or whatever. I'm fucking dangerous, man. I got robbed this weekend, okay? I'm not scared of anything anymore. I'm just out here free balling. Did I know I got robbed? No, but that doesn't mean it wasn't scary. Doesn't mean I wasn't brave.
Okay.
Whoever did it could have had a gun. Lord, if I know, don't give a fuck. I don't give fucks. That's not my game. Giving fucks, not my game.
That's cool. I like that.
We messed up big time. See, this is the Golden Record, a shiny disc filled with information about the human race. Naturally, we shot it into space with the intent for aliens to find it. But was this a bad idea? See, the Golden Record includes some pretty wholesome information about humans. There's pictures of us eating, drinking, pictures of technology we've created, and there's even a photo of an astronaut in space. But here's where it gets creepy. We've also included exact diagrams of our very biology, pretty much teaching aliens precisely how to dismantle us. What's even crazier is we've given aliens details on how to get to Earth, a literal map. So not only have we told aliens exactly what our weaknesses are, we've also told them how to come and find us. Now sure, I get it. The whole thing is really poetic and hopeful. We come in peace and all that. But what if aliens are like us? See, we aren't exactly the most peaceful species. To me, this disc is the cosmic equivalent of posting your address on the internet, giving out your social security number, and then showing a diagram on exactly how easily your legs can break. Not only are we now dead, but it's also entirely our fault. So
squirt her in there. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Look at that weirdness. Oh, it's working. That is so awesome. What the heck? Come on, that's gorgeous. All right, let's collect it all together and see if it does it.
Let me see that again. I didn't get a good look at that.
Yo, bro, I've been waiting here for 15 minutes, gang. At this point, I'm about to crash out, bro. Why is this rat from Ice? Ice? Hold on, am I getting
And that's
deported?
a Chippendale Rescue Ranger, dog.
Dude, I cannot believe that this is what we're doing today. Scientists just captured footage of something that's never been recorded before because young monkeys are literally kidnapping babies from a completely different species. Okay, so on this random remote island in the middle of the Panamas, researchers set up cameras to study capuchin monkeys, and what they caught is a little bit insane. Young male capuchin monkeys have started abducting baby howler monkeys, literally just snatching them up and carrying them around for days. They actually nicknamed one of the monkeys Joker, and he was the first one, but then they found at least 4 more other male monkeys doing the exact same thing. Over the span of literally 15 months, they documented 11 different baby howler monkeys being taken, and some of them were carried up to 9 days at a time. Dude, I know that this is obviously really funny because there's monkeys running around kidnapping other monkeys, but this is actually a problem because they can't survive once they're taken. These monkeys are actually way too incredibly young to be taken away from their mothers because they can't nurse. The scientists are thinking that this island is too comfortable because there are no predators but plenty of food. They're saying that the capuchin monkeys have nothing to do, so they started inventing new behaviors, and it's actually a serious problem that they have to figure out how to solve. There are baby monkeys that are so incredibly bored that they started kidnapping other monkeys. As funny as it is, it's actually a serious problem.
That's interesting. Makes no sense though. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's cool. I would be so mad. Man, I gotta take a shit.
You're looking at light doing something it's not supposed to do. Instead of spreading out smoothly, it's collapsing into bright, branching paths. And this isn't because it's following hidden fibers or channels or anything. Quite the opposite, actually. It's passing through invisible random variations that counterintuitively focus the light's energy into distinct paths instead of spreading it out. This phenomenon is called branched flow. In this video, I'm going to show you how it works and why it shows up on scales as small as the quantum realm with electron waves, up to world-sized scales and tsunami waves crossing the ocean, and even on intergalactic scales where energy is focused and branches by random variations in the universe. In the early 2000s, researchers were running what seemed like a routine experiment. They were injecting electrons into semiconductors at a tiny point of contact called a quantum point contact. Based on decades of theory, they expected these electrons to spread as waves through the semiconductor. Instead, when they imaged where the electrons actually went, they saw something completely unexpected.
Need more. Dang. I guess that's where he shocks them. That's so wild.
Earth has almost gone extinct multiple times. We are not special, we are late. The Great Dying was 252 million years ago and is our biggest mass extinction event. Over 90% of life vanished because an insane amount of volcanoes erupted. This made the air poison and the oceans acid. Snowball Earth, the period where the planet froze completely. It was covered in ice from the poles to the equator. Life survived in tiny ponds or pockets of slushy. The oxygen apocalypse, when oxygen used to be toxic. Cyanobacteria flooded the atmosphere with it and most of life on Earth choked to death. It's formally called the Great Oxidation Event. The Late Devonian extinction. Here the ocean lost oxygen and wiped out almost all marine life. So life moved to land because it was the more logical choice. And from this came the first forests. The dinosaur-killing asteroid released more energy than billions of nuclear bombs. It caused global firestorms, acid rain, and a sun-blocking dust cloud that annihilated 75% of life on Earth. And the late Ordovician mass extinction. The planet got icy, which dropped sea levels dramatically. Nearly 85% of marine species died because their world literally drained away. Finally, the Triassic-Jurassic extinction. This one was caused by volcanoes. It ripped Pangaea apart. And now we are at the beginning of a new mass extinction called Holocene. Except this time, it's not volcanoes or asteroids. It's us. Thank you. Earth has almost gone extinct multiple.
You guys want to see one of the only mammals in the world that uses plant pigments in their coloration? Well, I'll show you. These are Honduran bats. They have yellow on their ears and on their noses, and that's where the plant pigment coloration comes from. They make tents out of these leaves, and they rarely sleep under the same leaf twice. I also just feel like bats have a bad reputation, but I think we should give them another chance. Also, these ones in particular have no interest in biting you. They eat fruits and plants.
Very cool.
Could someone please explain this science?
Are you lying, Matthew? Why is it doing that?
I swear on my life, it just floated.
It just floated.
When you fall asleep, your eyelashes come alive. Tiny creatures called Demodex mites crawl out from your hair follicles, moving at about 8 millimeters per hour. They feed on oils and dead skin cells around your eyelids, then crawl back inside to hide before sunrise. Almost every human on Earth has them. Each mite lives for about 2 weeks, long enough to breed, lay eggs, and die right on your face. And tonight, as you dream, dozens of microscopic bodies will be moving across your eyelids in silence. When you scratch your arm, you're brushing off tiny flakes of dead skin. But this doesn't just happen sometimes. It happens every minute. About 30,000 skin cells fall from your body every 60 seconds. They drift into your clothes, your bed, and even the air you breathe. Most of the dust you see in sunlight, it's you. Over decades, this silent shedding keeps going until you've lost nearly 40 pounds of skin, the weight of a full suitcase. Yet, as your outer layer falls away, new cells rise from beneath, building a fresh barrier. You're never in the same skin for long.
Oh, all right, enough, you broken record, okay?
Everybody thinks it's some kind of alien beings, but it's really just skin particles. The little orbs is what I'm talking about. Becomes its own galaxy. Their own realm, really. So weird, huh?
Do you hear that? One more time. That is a video recording taken from inside an apartment at 9 DeKalb Avenue on the morning of December 19th when winds were between 15 and 30 miles an hour. Extremely tall and skinny towers like these are engineered to sway in the wind, and some noise in heavy wind could be expected. What is not expected, though, is noise at this level during fairly common wind conditions in apartments that will run you $5,000 to $6,000 a month in rent. In a statement from the owner, the noises are only present in 5% of units, and the repair to fix them takes just a few days. But this is a hard claim to independently verify. In the condo section of the building, which is the upper floors, only about 20% of all the condos have sold. And even if you did experience these sounds in the multi-million-dollar condo that you purchased, there's little to no incentive to make that information public. Just look at the long-running lawsuits at 432 Park Avenue, in which owners have learned firsthand how bad press about a building can affect their resale value. When you look at all the pencil towers in New York City, the Brooklyn Tower has one unique quality. It's the only one with rental units and condos. And it's these renters who do not care about condo resale value who are sending us videos like these, giving us a unique look into a New York City building type that we otherwise would never know.
There ain't no way in hell.
We're day 9, I think.
You must have felt like shit. No, it felt really good. Thanks for bringing it up, man.
My grandma told me something that really blew my mind. I asked her, why do good people seem to get hurt the most? And she replied, when you go pick a flower or pick a rose, which one do you pick? The good one or the bad one?
I don't know what the hell happened on your neighborhood, but they won't let me even drop the truck off. They said I gotta come back. But literally every one of those is cops. Cop. Crime scene unit. I think someone got murdered.
Oh, wow. And you're welcome.
So it would seem that my comments about Jupiter and Saturn has rubbed a lot of you the wrong way. Some people have told me to stop disrespecting the planets. I'm not stopping shit. What's going to happen if I don't stop? Is Saturn going to throw one of her moons at me? I'm just seeing a lot of dick riding for these planets, and they don't give a fuck about you. Oh no, but Jupiter and Saturn protect us. Oh no, the Lagrange points, the Jupiter Trojans, the asteroids. Shut up! I don't want to hear anything about Jupiter and Saturn keeping the asteroids away from Earth. Does the Earth have any agency in all of this? What if the Earth wants those asteroids? Jupiter and Saturn get to have all the moons and all the asteroids and Earth gets nothing? No. They're not protecting us from anything. They're cock blocking. They up there getting trains ran on them, and they probably share panties. Just taking balls to the face all day, every day. Maybe the Earth wants to be a slut too. And see, I thought that y'all would have learned your lessons last summer when y'all dragged me for saying the sun was ugly, which it is. Oh no, Tyreek, you can't talk about the sun. The sun gives us life and yada yada yada. I can say whatever I want about the sun because I'm not the one giving people skin cancer. Last time I checked, I was allowed to not like things, and if I don't like the planets and the stars in space, that's my prerogative. Also, I think the sun looks like a giant ball of gonorrhea.
That's impressive.
Yo, I'm pretty sure no one knows this, but monosodium glutamate, otherwise known as accent seasoning, while it may say it has 0 calories on the nutrition label, 100 grams of this stuff has 280 calories coming straight from 46 grams of protein. So before you chow down on your meats, veggies, soups, rice, or just anything savory, put some of this stuff on it. Not only will it make your food taste absolutely amazing, but it's also a way to sprinkle on some extra muscle building protein.
Are you the mascot for the competition or something? Is that what you're doing?
Are you the mascot for the competition or something? Do we have beef already, dude?
Yeah, that's the last thing we need.
So I went to the store earlier and I bought all these garbage bags. And I've been trying to shovel the snow and put it into the garbage bags.
Don't.
So the garbage man will come pick it up. And I'm about halfway through this roll of 33, and I have more garbage bags over there. And I haven't really gotten that much of the snow picked up yet. So I have to keep shoveling.
It's pretty cool. And that's one way to go viral.
Yo, brother, I like the chain, man.
You like
That's
it?
clean, yeah, it's
Big
Z.
cool. Big Z, yeah.
Yes, sirski.
Does your name begin with a Z?
No.
No,
I'm
no.
Zoe, that's why I like
Oh,
Haitian.
your name's Zoe? Yo, Vinny,
No,
Vinny,
my
nice
name's
to
Joe.
meet you. Joe,
I'm
Joe,
Big Z
Joe.
because I'm a Zoe Haitian.
So you represent him, bro.
I represent you twice.
I can tell you a funny guy, bro.
No, I'm
No?
a serious guy.
You're a serious guy. Nah. What's your biggest advice?
Don't have any vices. Stay in alignment with your purpose.
Okay.
Stay away from people that are distracting from
Yeah. You got Instagram? We should tap in, bro. Yeah.
OnlyFans.
I don't know about that type of tapping, bro.
I got Instagram.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. You just never know.
Did you know that people recover from substance use disorder, or what problematic people call addiction, completely independently without any sort of detox, rehab, without any sort of 12-step cult meeting attendance, without going to Smart Recovery, without going to Refuge Recovery or Recovery Dharma, without going to a therapist, people recover independently. And they call it spontaneous remission or spontaneous recovery. And even in that label, that is invalidating their process. It's saying that this is random and that it's just spontaneous. No, this is people making decisions to implement radical or small incremental changes, and they continue to do that, and then their life develops. This is legitimate. This is the most viable path for people out there because it is the most accessible. And when we look at any option that invalidates recovering on your own, it needs to be deleted. Straight up. Like any resource that's like, nope, you have to do it this way, shouldn't exist.
I don't know about that. I mean, that's like saying some people don't need a dentist, so nobody needs their teeth fixed, right? And you gotta say, you know, some people were just born with it. Some people can just make those choices, have that natural accountability, have already suffered trauma or a rock bottom, so they're self-aware. You know, other people just aren't. So they need an intervention. They need someone else intervening to help them either pick them up or provide them with tools or give them a cult-like set of abilities. I don't know, whatever works, man. Like, that's tough times.
I really hate to say this, but if a man doesn't have any friends, you need to pay attention. And don't get it twisted. That's not a red flag. A man with no friends or a small circle is usually somebody who has his shit together. Because he don't need no noise, he don't need an audience, and he for damn sure don't need no validation from other people because his confidence doesn't come from them. It comes from within inside. He's comfortable being alone because he trusts his own strength, is all I'm saying. And that's not loneliness, that's really called security. He learned that quality beats quantity every time. He's selective with his energy as well. Very selective. It's not because he's cold or a jerk, it's because he's disciplined. And here's my favorite. He walks away from drama without explaining himself. And he avoids gossip because he built peace. And once he's got that, he's not giving it up. He doesn't need people around him to make him feel complete. He's already grounded. He's steady. He's clear. He's focused. He doesn't waste his time on meaningless crap from people. And if it doesn't align with his life, he's gone because he knows what he wants and he doesn't screw around with his time. So when you meet a man with very few friends or a tight circle, do not underestimate that joker. He's not isolating. He's self-mastered. He's not lonely. He's disciplined. Because most times, a very high-value man ain't gonna let everybody in.
You mind your own fuckhole! What the fuck?
It's different from an extrovert, you know. I'm talking introvert, extrovert.
Am I tripping? What is that? That's a fucking body. Oh, no! Hold on. Roll the window down. That's not real. Come on.
Do y'all work at FedEx by any chance?
No.
Cause y'all are delivering looks today.
Hey!
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you so much. You're a sweetheart.
The hair looks amazing.
I appreciate that.
I love doing that, people.
45 seconds is a
The
minute now?
smallest compliment goes a
That's
long
what
way.
people are saying. I seen a video with a lady saying that she sat there and counted, and a minute went by in 45 seconds and not 60 seconds. Could this be the reason why time feels like it's going faster and faster? Wasn't it just New Year's Day? It's about to be February, guys. Something's going on with the time. Could it be that the time is speeding up? So what's supposed to happen can happen even faster? I don't know, guys. I just sat there and counted from 1 to 60. And that's all I got to say, guys. I'm not even going to say what happened. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm tired. I just woke up. But there's a lot of people saying that 45 seconds is the new minute. I hope not. Because life is short enough. And now the time is speeding up. This is what people are saying, guys. Like I said, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying that's true. Sit at your clock. Or look at your watch and time it yourself. Or count it yourself and see if it's the same. I don't know, guys. Let me know. I'm out.
Can you tell the time?
Yes. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do one more for y'all.
One more for me?
You can keep that beat.
I'll make a fresh one. Is that cool? How much of a rush are you in?
I put it like this. I'm trying to do what I need to do, get my behind back home.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm old school hip hop. I don't talk about guns, drugs all day. I don't got time for it.
Let me figure out what chords I'm gonna play, all right?
Yeah, figure that out.
Okay.
Alright, listen. I hear echoes of hip-hop throughout my timeline. I was just a child listening for the punchline. I kept hearing KRS criminal-minded. He had beef with Shan, that's why I rewind it. Throw your hands in the air, wave them all around. Pump the volume up like Rakim and play it loud. I can't play with these fighting rappers, fighting every style. No originality, finish him now. He's on stage, homie now, moving the crowd. You need to drop the mic and give it to me right now. Couldn't understand how he wrote beats like this, but this is hip-hop, and legends don't miss. I got to have it, have it, have it, have it. You rockin' with kings and queens. I got to have it, have it, have it. Bronx made hip-hop a dream. Who would've knew hip-hop would go this far? 50 years later, legends still dropping bars. This is hip-hop, this a grown man's game. Curtis Blow still rocking, doing his thing. He took people off the street, he changed their lane, he changed the game. You don't understand that pain, he got to have it, have it. You rockin' with kings and queens. I got to have it, have it. Bronx.
Like that. Thanks again. Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another Bryce Is Right. I hope y'all had a great freaking weekend. The weather's starting to turn up a little bit. If you can, compliment somebody this weekend, let that smile be intoxicating and let it spread. We're gonna do some shorter form, a little bit more frequent. I'll try and get a schedule regulated for y'all and let y'all know, get y'all informed. Yeah, we'll see how it is. I just feel bad some of that like extra content that I add in there that I'm sure some people are like, all right, let's get to it. Stuff we might have all seen before. You know, like I said, I read the comments. I'm trying to make sure that everybody's happy, but we all know that's impossible. But yeah, we'll do our best. If you got any information, leads, or any suggestions, let me know, of course. Instagram, don't forget to add that Instagram. We're going to do a giveaway at the end of the month. I'm just trying to figure out how to choose the winner. That's the difficult part. But yeah, thank y'all once again for tuning in today. Y'all know what to do. Go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content. And please leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Sorry I gotta run, but yeah, y'all have a blessed, great, freaking awesome, wonderful, best day you've ever had. Best week. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time. All right, y'all. Peace.
But you better not run out of snacks like you did last time. I'm not showing up unless you guys give me a giant popcorn tin